On this episode of The Whiskey Tornado, we review our top 5 Christmas bourbons. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Whiskey Tornado. I'm your host, Lance. Today, we are talking our top 5 Christmas bourbons. All right, these are our top 5 Christmas bourbons and ryes, all right? These are my top 5 pours I'm having at this year's Christmas. And these are bottles that I love, that remind me of the Christmas time, and have a lot of Christmas flavors. When we're talking Christmas, we have 5 categories here. We have our first pour of the night, something that's not super high proof, something that's super approachable for anyone that comes over, including bourbon beginners. Then we're gonna have our pour that's perfect with dinner. After that is our impress your guest Christmas pour, then a pour that goes perfect with dessert. And then we are going to round it off with our fireside pour. This is the pour after the guests have left, Christmas presents have been opened, you're just sitting at the fire with your significant other, just enjoying a good pour, enjoying the night, reflecting on the year you've had, but it's got to be a pour that reminds you of Christmas. And I have got a bottle that is the most Christmas bottle you have ever tasted in your life. All right, guys, so first on our list of top 5 Christmas bourbons is that first pour, that introductory pour that also people who aren't into bourbon are going to love. And I don't think there is a better pick than Woodford Double Oaked. This specific one is called Christmas Cocoa. This is a single barrel pick from A1 Liquors. They did a nice sticker on the back there. I absolutely love this. They've done a Christmas Cocoa 1 and a Christmas Cocoa 2. It has those classic Woodford Double Oaked flavors of those like roasted s'mores, of vanilla marshmallow. This one has chocolate and a little bit of mintiness, almost like an Andes mint laced through it. It is a perfect pour, super sweet, super approachable at 94 proof. I think most guests that come over would absolutely love this. It's definitely my beginner pour of the night on Christmas. All right, number 2 on our top 5 list of Christmas bourbons is actually a finished rye. This is something that's got to go good with dinner. And on Christmas, I'm usually fixing something like a smoked prime rib, usually some kind of steak. So I want something that goes well with red meat. And that, for me, is the bottle that screams Christmas. It's a Midwinter Nights Dram. This bottle, absolutely gorgeous. This is a rye finished in port barrels. So it has all those like plum, raisin notes, dark red fruit notes that go perfectly with a steak. And again, coming in at 98.6 proof, this is a bottle most of your guests are gonna love. All right, coming in at number 3 at my top 5 Christmas bourbons is the Impress Your Guest Bourbon. And this one is one that you can readily find. It is Remus 5. Actually, you used to be able to find Remus a lot. If you know when these are being released, you can still find them quite a bit. But this is a bourbon coming out of MGP. Again, pretty approachable at 100 proof. It's an $80 to $90 bottle, so you're moving up there in price point. But it also, this particular batch 5, has a bourbon from 2005 blended in. So you're getting 16-year-old bourbon blended in. I think the average age of this bottle is about 13 years. So you're getting some ultra aged bourbon that's super sweet, super delicious. Lots of caramel, brown sugar, sweet oak, cinnamon. It's just a beautiful aged bourbon at 100 proof, and one most people will love. Coming in at number 4 on our list of top 5 bourbons for Christmas is our dessert pour. This is a pour that's super sweet, super rich. The bottle that I picked for this is a little expensive, a little hard to find. It's coming from Bardstown Bourbon Company. Costs about $130, but it's a Kentucky straight bourbon finished in cognac casks, and it's one of the best finished bourbons I've had by far. It is Bardstown's Ferron. It comes in at 110 proof. Super rich. It draws a lot of those flavors from the cognac barrel, so you get a lot of those grape notes. But oh my God, is it good, desserty, super thick, super rich, super sweet, everything you want in a good finished bourbon. It's number 4 on our list. It's our Christmas dessert pour. All right, number 5 on our top 5 Christmas bourbons is our fireside pour. This is the pour that after everyone's left, you've cleaned up all the dishes, everyone's went to bed, you are just sitting down by the fire with your significant other and just reflecting and being thankful for everything good in your life and just enjoying a fantastic pour that reminds you of Christmas. And there's only one bottle for me, and it's not a bourbon, so forgive me. It's actually a rye. This is Traverse City Whiskey Company, barrel proof rye, coming in at 8 years old and 60.2% alcohol. This is actually a Benny's store pick. Guys, I have never in my life had a bottle that has so many Christmas flavors and reminds you of Christmas right when you taste it. So I've got a pour here. We're gonna taste it real quick. And for those of you that don't believe me, you can go back and watch a live stream we did with Jason with the Mash and Drum, where we did a whiskey tasting of the seasons, and I had some of our Patreon members on. They tasted this blind, and the first thing all of them said was, "Holy crap, the amount of peppermint and chocolate in that whiskey." And it is pine trees, it's peppermint oil, it's chocolate. It's just insane how they got so much Christmas flavors in an unfinished whiskey. It just, right off the bat, is that like pine note. We're going in for the taste right away. Oh my God, so good. It is everything Christmas in a bottle. It's insane. It's pine trees, it's peppermint oil, it's chocolate, it's that rye spice. It's gorgeous at 120 proof. Man, it just screams Christmas to me, and it screams Christmas to people who I give it to blind. I don't know how they got all those flavors in an unfinished rye. But again, Traverse City, barrel proof rye. I'm not sure if this is just I don't think this is super unique to this Benny's store pick, because I've seen other channels like the Whiskey Crusaders review Traverse City barrel proof rye, and they got an insane amount of peppermint as well. If you guys ever see this bottle, you need to pick it up, and it needs to be your Christmas fireside pour. All right, guys, that concludes our top 5 Christmas bourbons and ryes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I hope this helps you decide what to buy for your Christmas guests. Have a wonderful holiday and a happy new year. Cheers, everybody. Man, it makes me happy. Such a good Christmas rye. Oh, it's fantastic.